All right, everyone, Mike here with the watch list video for Tuesday, October 28th. The market is basically kind of a runaway market here. Insane strength. Just a reminder, it's FOMC week. That'll happen on Wednesday. Should be some craziness this week with that and a lot of big names reporting. So anyway, great teamwork today. Let me put this up as your reminder that we focus on in-play stocks, and I am personally a day trader. So if you're going to day trade and you have intraday setups that you look for, you should always be focused on stocks that are in play, right? Recent high flyers or gappers from that day because of news, and then that's where you'll get your A-plus setups that we teach, right? All right, so with all that said, let me just go into what we're watching tomorrow. I don't know if this is in play, but it had a nice pop. This is CSAI that topped out at 184 here, sideways, and nice volume today and made it up to 174. Certainly interesting over today's high tomorrow, knowing that 184 above that is kind of a breakout. SMLR, just a big volume day. Not a great daily chart, but big volume and a fairly strong close. ASST did gap up and held up pretty well. It goes on watch tomorrow. CODX, massive move today. We're going to watch that one tomorrow. NUAI hit all-time highs again today, closing off its highs, but in my opinion, still an in-play stock. GSIT, I had a nice trade in this one today. Sahil kept this on the room's radar. Nice job there. We had this on bounce watch, and it did give a decent bounce. Maybe that bounce follows through tomorrow, so it goes back on watch. DGXX, it's extended, right? But we had a nice trade in that one. If you hung out in after hours, I called that through 6, and it went to 650 in like 5 minutes. That was a neat little after hours trade. Lower liquidity, you get bigger moves when they do work in your favor. LOMA, also a nice pop on strong volume. That one is an Argentinian stock, which those things move due to the elections this weekend. So maybe some follow through tomorrow. We'll see. BACQ, Citron pick. This would have been what? Thursday, and then Friday had the sell-off. I mean, a gap up and then a sell-off. Now we've got another red day. Declining volume these last 2 days. Putting that on bounce watch for tomorrow. RANI goes back on bounce watch. Really, really strong stock, and now we're 4 red days in a row on much lower volume. If we get a bounce play setup, I will take the trade. BYND, kind of the same thing. AREB, I know this one's weird, but if we try to zoom in, you did have a huge run from $1.22 last week to $3.78, right? It's all compacted because of the moving averages, but that was a really nice move. And now you got 2 days lower on declining volume. Even zooming in, it's not that easy to see, but I'm putting that on bounce watch. And then Lung, I'm probably going to take off of here. I had this one on watch because in after hours it went to 254, but it's back down at $1.90 right now. Maybe worth watching. Triple D, 307 close. It's trading at 347 right now, and the most recent high 380. If that's gapping in the morning, I'll put that on the gapper list. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to leave it at that, and we'll see you guys in the pre-market. We'll add some gappers as we find them in the pre-market. All right, have a great night.